Hey yo, what's up everybody, Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Biomutant Boss Guide. Today we're going to be taking on the third World Eater, and this is going to be Hoof Puff. And this boss fight, I feel like it's probably the most annoying World Eater boss you'll encounter. So yeah, because there's 4. And I've already fought all 4 at this point. And this one so far is probably the most annoying because it has, I don't know, I just feel like it has a lot of HP bar, or not a lot of HP bar, a lot of HP. Or maybe I'm just not doing enough damage because my gun, when you shoot it, it's like the way the shots are, it's like it's more spread. So it's not concentrated, maybe that's why, I don't know. But anyways, first phase, you can actually pull its teeth. Yes, that's correct. That's kind of nasty, but that's how it is. You pop 2 of its the pimple things on the front arms. You pop both of them, and then the boss will go into the screaming little cutscene animation thing. And you can do this 4 times and pull its teeth. And yeah, it does, like, I guess, decent damage when you do that. If you pop the back 2 legs pimple, you can actually knock them down that way. I don't know if that will be like that useful while he's standing. Maybe, I don't know. If I just thought of this just now. Maybe like once you use your grappling hook, you make him fall over, and then you pull its teeth. Maybe that'll do more damage. I don't know. If you guys end up fighting this boss, let me know how it is if that tactic works. But as far as I know, I don't know because I didn't try it. Anyways, so I'm just doing the basics here. So popping its front 2 ham pimple thing, pulling its teeth. It does decent damage compared to just shooting at them or just popping pimples. And when it's charging at you, it'll usually prompt you the dodge button as it gets close. But sometimes it does not prompt you that dodge button, so you gotta have to like watch it. It's, I think, like 80 to 90% of the time it'll prompt you to dodge it while it's doing a charge attack. There's that random 10-20% that it doesn't. So do watch out for that. There you go. Going to second phase here. Its weak spot seems to be the mouth, so when you're shooting at him, try to aim for the mouth. Alright, coming into second phase here, it gets this new tail spike move. While it's doing that, after it finishes, you can launch these butterflies at him, and it will distract him, and then you can follow it up with the rope again to knock him down. You can also reload as you're doing the tug to knock down the boss. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind, because since it feels like this guy has so much freaking HP, what you want to do is you want to try to maximize the damage output while it's down, because while it's standing, you know, it does these like clawing attack, which you can just avoid by just staying with it. So yeah, but while it's down, try to focus its mouth. If you're, like, depending on your if your gun mod, you might be able to focus, like, concentrate your shots or not. I don't know, depending on what you're using. I'm using an auto rifle, but like I said, the shots are like, it spreads a lot, so I gotta get really close. And I feel like I don't have that much ammo, and I don't reload that fast. So yeah, trying to maximize like the damage that I can deal to this thing as it falls over. So as it stuns, as I'm pulling it, like trying to pull it to knock him down, I'm also reloading. So once it gets knocked down, I can run up to its face and then hopefully get like maybe 2 clips in and deal like alright damage to it that way. This boss fight does not have like a melee form. Like you do not get off the mountain. This whole fight takes place with you on your mountain. So yeah, make sure your gun is, like, if your gun is not really upgraded, make sure like you mod it some, or I don't know, at least you get a better gun or something like that, because otherwise I feel like it's gonna take a long time. considering, like I said, this thing seems like it has a lot of HP. So also healing up because I don't wanna. Usually I'll try not to heal up like during these boss fights, but since this thing like takes so long for me to kill, I didn't want to mess it up somewhere and then having to reset the fight. I did like do some practice run prior to like recording this boss fight though, but I don't know, sometimes I just mess up my dodges. So we can knock him over. Like, you don't even need to shoot the pimple things after you distract them with the butterfly. You just immediately go into knocking him over. But I wanted to like pop a few pimples so I can stun it. I would recommend you pop like 2 pimples on the same side. So if you're trying to pop like the left side of its arm, like make sure you pop the front leg, or I don't know, arm leg, front leg and back leg. And make sure you keep it the same side, because if you do both sides, it's gonna like trigger another like stun animation thing. So if you want to do that extra damage, just pop 2 sides and then use the grappling hook to knock him over, and then run up to his face and shoot him that way. I feel like that's probably the best way to maximize your damage when it comes to this thing. And it's almost, yep, there we go, third phase gets a new move again. This time it spits poison. So yeah, and also it starts raining. I don't think the rain changes how the fight turns out to be. Nothing changes it, like the rain doesn't change the way this thing fights or the way your mount like moves or anything. Not that I can tell at least. So yeah, in my opinion, the third phase is probably the easiest because while it's spewing poison, you can just deal damage to the pimples, and like the boss doesn't move much as well, so it's pretty good. And once you pop the 2 back legs, you can knock him over once again. So this phase you can pretty much just bait him to do the poison, and then pop the 2 back leg pimples, and then once it's down, you shoot him in the head and rinse and repeat. I feel like that's probably the better strategy here. Right here, I'm trying to like just pop pimples and get that damage as the pimple pops, but I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't work out as well. And right here, I ran out of bullets. So, yeah. Okay, back to it. This was weird. I don't know how the heck the spike turned like that, but that was really interesting. So yeah, I was trying to just stay near him and pop the pimple as he was like doing its shit, but I didn't know it was gonna do the tail spike, and I didn't know it was gonna like, I didn't know it can go into a 45-degree angle. I thought it has to be facing me, but apparently not. So popping the 2 pimples and then we go to the back. This is how you, I guess, quote unquote, manage or maximize the damage output. So you pop one of the front arms and then you pop the back 2 legs. And then you run up to its face, try to maximize the damage. I think I popped the front arm right there. That's why it got a little stunned there. Alright, it's throwing up poison again. Okay, now it does this weird thing. Now we can grapple it. And like I said before, make sure you reload as you're doing the grapple, so you have you're most likely to get your bullets back by the time like the little cutscene animation. So yeah, just rinse and repeat this. See, it just keeps throwing up poison. What you really want to watch out for is the tail spike thing, because that shit's weird. Like, it tracks really weird. But that's pretty much it for Hoof Puff. So thank you all so very much for watching, and hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and if you all found at least one of those qualities be in this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Holmes out.